Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first English version of Les Débiteurs, the talkers for those who are not accustomed to the French name. So today we're here with MkLeo, the GOAT, the biggest star of Smash Ultimate. I'm really,
How's
really
it going?
glad you accepted the invitation. I'm really glad, Ada managed to link us up. So thank you, Ada, again for this one and I hope you will enjoy your time with us today. So, how are you doing?
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for having me, and shout outs to Ada for sure. I'm doing great. I believe the time zones are super different for you guys and me. So my day is literally just starting.
Mm,
I know it's almost like 8 p.m. for you. So yeah, my day is just starting. I think it's been a great day, and yeah, I couldn't be better. I'm really happy to be part of this.
okay, cool. I
You
mean,
so
if
much.
you're
And
good,
before we
I'm good.
start,
Because as I told you
I'm
earlier, I'm your biggest fan out here. Like France is like one of the countries that appreciates you the most in the whole. I think you've felt it because you've come quite often to France, so you know how the community is. You have a lot of fans here, and well, I won't say I'm your biggest fan because, who knows? I don't know. But I'm
Who
pretty sure
knows?
I'm one of your biggest fans out here. That's all I know.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I actually seen your tweets, Sir Knight. Of course.
Voilà, il a vu. He knows me.
Yeah. Yeah.
He knows me.
Yeah.
Chris,
That's
you wanted
great.
to
That's
say
awesome.
something?
yeah. I have one question before talking about Smash. Do you prefer Naruto, One Piece, or Bleach? We need to know.
Ooh, that's a cool question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would say no Bleach. I think it's between Naruto and One Piece. I would
You,
say
you,
I would say One Piece. I think I like One Piece more than
Ah.
ah.
Naruto.
Too
Yeah.
bad,
Bravo.
unfortunate, but I mean, you got your tastes. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You can like whatever you want. It's fine. Unfortunate, but it's fine.
Do you
All
guys
right.
like Naruto more?
Well, my personal ranking would be first Bleach, then second Naruto, and then third One Piece. But I like all three of them. But
Nice.
like
Yeah.
I'm the biggest Bleach fan, so I guess I don't count because like I'm a Bleach freak, literally. Like I
That's
fucking love this show. But yeah, I know I'm like one of the rare people who enjoy Bleach the most compared to the other two, so it's fine. Uh,
Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. I love so much Naruto, especially Sasuke. Sasuke and Nagato are my favorite character.
Oh yeah, those are cool characters. I agree. Those are really fucking cool characters. For
hmm.
me, it's One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, and so it's their night. Sorry,
No,
bro.
it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Like I cannot enjoy everything about you. It's fine. And nobody's perfect. It's fine.
Okay, Ben.
Okay. So I guess we'll just switch to the Smash questions. So my first question is uh what is the mindset you started Ultimate with? Considering you used to be the best player in the world in Smash 4, and how did you feel about Ultimate when it came out?
Mm, the mindset when Ultimate came out was pretty much me trying to be the best. Like you said, I ended Smash Four as the best. So coming up into Ultimate, that was really the main goal. That was the goal for sure when Ultimate came out, and that's the reason why I kept competing so much. And I don't know. I feel like it took me some time because, of course, before Joker, I wasn't number one. But when Joker came out, everything like I started being number one. And I'm sorry, Sir Knight, but what was the other question?
So what was the mindset? So the first question was about the mindset, and the second question was about how you felt about Ultimate when it came out. How you felt about
Okay,
it
okay.
as a competitive game, as a successor of Smash 4. Because today
I
some people say they prefer Smash 4 about Ultimate. Today, some other people say Ultimate is a much better game. So when it came out, how did you feel about it?
when it came out, I was like, yeah, I can see Ultimate is the better game. Like I don't know, like many characters, many other mechanics. I really like how the game felt ever since the first day I played it. Like I was playing Ike, I was playing Crom. Like you guys remember the Ike,
Mm-hmm.
and
The
I don't know,
Ike.
like it just
Especially
felt
Oh,
so
him.
Ike.
refreshing.
Oh my God.
The Ike,
Oh,
yes, the
Ike.
fucking
Because
Ike, bro.
he's like Ike is one of his favorite characters in Ultimate, and he regrets your
Because
Ike
of
so
you.
much.
Because of you. Because of you.
That's
But the
nice.
I
thing
was
is,
playing this
Ike is
guy because of
trash.
you.
Ike is trash. So
Yeah,
yeah.
no, Ike is trash. No, he's trash.
No, no. No, it's not trash.
Okay, yeah, he actually is not trash. He's just too hard to play.
Yeah, I think.
But I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, I was always really a big fan of Ike as a character. And the moment Ultimate came out and I saw that I could definitely use Ike because the game just allowed it, I don't know. For me, it was a big progress because in Smash 4, you couldn't really play all the characters in the roster, you know? Like, it was like, okay, you can just play top tiers, Cloud, Bayonetta, Sear Suit, Diddy Kong. Like, you could play a lot of characters, but they were only a few top tiers. And in the beginning of Ultimate, I was really interested in playing a new character, right? New game, new meta, new redesigned characters, everything. So the moment I saw Ike, I was really happy because I was like, bro, I'm playing a low tier in other games, but in this game he looks low. He looks top tier. Now we know that he's actually not top tier. I was just making it seem top tier, but
Hmm.
I don't know. Like at the beginning of the game, and even right now, I still have a lot of fun. Like seeing all the characters, what they can do, playing a bunch of characters. Like you know that I'm the player that plays like 10, 15,
Mm,
20 characters,
mm. Yeah, yeah, even at high
and
level, because I remember
Mhm.
seeing you like even not that long ago. I saw you beat, for example, Big Boss with Ike, etc. So like even with those low tiers, you still managed to put up some work. Mm,
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And I think that's
But
pretty much because I really, really like the game. Like,
mm,
I really love the fact that you can just play anybody and become good because the game allows you to.
mm.
yeah, yeah. It was very fun at the beginning at Smash Ultimate. It was not like Smash 4 because me, I was trying to look Smash 4, and for me, it was um, how I can say it. It was very trash because when you saw top eight, it was always Bio, Didi, and Cloud. It was like you can only play 4 or 5 char at top level. So it was so boring. But when I try to look at Ultimate, I remember my first VOD. It was someone playing Ken against Light, and I was wow. Ken is very he look very cool. And after I look your first tournament, I think it was MGG, and I was
Yeah.
like Link against Ike in winner final. It's so cool. Peach is good too. Good design, good game plan. After I look LBM, it was Trick who play Wario. It was many people who play different character. It
Yeah.
was like this match is fast, is good. It's not slow, and people have their soul into their char. It's like
Yes.
it's someone have a soul and they play their char. It's not like I have to play the top tier. I have to play like
Yes.
this. Everyone was playing their hard char, so it was very good to look.
Mm.
Yes. I feel like it's something, ever since the beginning of Ultimate, we kind of realized that we could play anybody. Like,
Mm,
everybody was playing
Yeah,
their character. Dude, it's like almost 90 characters, too.
mm,
I don't know, like it's super cool. Super cool to see that actually all the characters, like for example, Ganondorf nowadays, can even
mm,
do something. Like
mm,
everybody can do it in this game.
mm.
yes.
And I'm really glad you're saying that, even though like okay, so basically when we kind of prepared the interview, we wanted to split it in two parts. So we wanted to have a 2019 part and a post-COVID part. But you're already talking about something that we'll deal with in the second part, is the fact that in Ultimates, there are a lot of doomers. There are a lot of people who say, okay, if you do not play Steve, if you do not play Kazuya, you cannot do it. And basically, during this stream, we often try to talk to the community and give advice to people with what we see in tournaments. And the truth is, what we see in tournaments is that the more time passes on, the more characters seem to be playable at top level. So, like for example, indeed we've seen Shin the Lion doing some stuff with Ganondorf.
Yeah.
We've seen Karage doing a lot of stuff with Captain Falcon. He even won a major like earlier this year, etc. There are so many characters that have yet to be explored enough to pull up some things to put up the work, and I think that's one of the beauties of Ultimate. Like everyone has some potential to tap into.
I
At, at,
agree,
at
and
what?
that's something I really love about this game. Like
Mm,
literally, next year maybe we have Simon Belmont.
mm,
Who knows? Like
mm,
anything could happen.
mm. Okay, Chris. So you can because basically we try to have one question each. So Chris, you can ask your question now, see if you want to.
I think it's a very deep question. When in 2019, are you boring when you are the only one at the top? Because it was very different. I think this is the only era when you can see it was the top one was above everyone by far. It was like you and a big gap and other people. I remember one tweet or some when you beat someone in grand final at I think it was at I don't know at Smash and Platch, and the second I think it was Samsora. He tweet, "I'm very sad to be
To live, yeah, to
at
live
my
in the
top
same era as
to live
MkLeo. Yeah, he tweeted
prime
something
as
like that.
MkLeo Prime."
Yeah,
He was very
he
he
was
looked very
depressed. Like,
depressed. Well, he looked very depressed, and it
Yeah.
was I think the only one who was not with Zenate to fight you, it was Mars. I think at this time, the more competitive set, it was very about you and Mars. Quick after the Evo, you just destroy his soul. Because at I remember at Frostbite, it was like, who is the best? It's Leo. After Genesis, people say it's Leo. After Frostbite, it was it's Tweak. At Summit, you respond by winning, and at Evo, it was like, okay, the two best players at the end of Smash Cut,
Yeah.
you meet at grand final. What you gonna do right now? What you gonna do? And after the game four, people like tweak is break. And after it was only after you reverse the circle of reverse 3-0 was every time tweak winning 3-0, reverse Kuyo.
Yeah,
Reverse Kuyo
yeah.
again and again and again and again. So you were at this time it was boring or you was really enjoy?
I think I was enjoying it. I think it
Okay.
was really fun. There were some competitive sets. I do remember that one at Smash and Splash. I remember Samsora. I think Samsora was second place, and I remember
Yeah.
he beat everybody. And when he got to me, I like destroyed him like really badly. So like yeah, I kind of can see that that like it was really hard to beat me because it was really hard. And then at Evo, I don't know. I feel like everything at Evo changed everything. I think if I would, I think if I didn't win that set, everything would have been so different. Maybe it would have been the other way around, you know, like Tweak breaking my soul, destroying me every time. So I don't know. Like I feel like it wasn't boring. Definitely, I felt that I was winning too much. That I was like way better than everyone. But there were some
Yeah,
competitive
you was.
sets, like you said, like
Yeah.
Mars kept it competitive. He even beat me in some tournaments. Samsora at the like after
Shine
Smash and
at
Splash,
the at
he
the
started
shine.
fighting more. He
Yeah.
started doing a lot better at Shine. He beat me at Shine, and I had many sets. Like I remember the one against Sakurai at Supernova, Super Smash Con before. Like I
Yeah.
remember a lot of sets being hard, but always coming on top. And I don't know. I always thought about it how like one single win can change your entire life. Because I think if I didn't win those really close sets, my life would have been so different, right? Like of course talking about Evo, SmashCon. So I'm really happy it ended up being like that. I'm really happy I was the best
And
for so long.
okay.
what your favorite tournament at this era? It was for me. I think the most impressive when I'm thinking it was SmashCon because at SmashCon it was like at Evo you winning by you just say at Evo I'm the best. Why I'm the best right now. You can do anything, and I think at SmashCon you literally break the soul of people. I think you break Zachary's soul. Really, Zachary was
It's
crying. Yeah, and at loser against
Mhm.
light, he was demoralized. At on loser final, you reverse 3 tweak. I see
Yeah.
fear in his eyes. And in grand final, when you beat Sam Sora, I think he was like he sees the devil in person. I think this tournament you break
Yes.
the soul of everyone.
Yes.
So what's your favorite win? It was Evo because of the prestige, or SmashCon, or maybe Congo Saga. What's your favorite win?
Okay, my favorite win. Ooh, I think it's Evo and Super Smash Con back to back. Like I don't know,
Okay.
it just feels so weird because at Evo I did the reverse 3-0, then at Super Smash Con I did it fucking again. Like I did the same shit again, bro. Like reverse 3-0 in Tweak into winning game 4 against Samsora into winning 3-0. Like I just feel so powerful that weekend. Like it was so powerful, bro. I think that's my favorite win. Those two.
I, re- I remember at Evo, Leo, I was like, this guy is a devil.
Is it
This guy need to stop playing. When Tweak was up 2-0, I was with my friend say, the
Let's
era
fucking go.
Leo is over. The king is dead. I was like, you cannot do anything. And after game 4, I was like, this is a nightmare. I think even today, this is my most heartbreak tournament when I play.
That's funny.
I was like, this is not possible. This is not possible.
Hmm. Okay, so
I don't
my
know.
next
Like
question.
for me, it wasn't possible, but I made it
What?
possible.
Hmm.
I still look to the past, and I'm being like, how the fuck did I do that? Like that was too much. The devil,
Bro, bro, I hate MkLeo, but I love Leo the human. But I hate you as MkLeo from the bottom of my heart. I hate
bro.
you, bro.
That's funny because I don't even know how he fucking did it, bro. It's just fucking happened.
Like because like we're always having this debate because I as I told you, like he's the captain of the Tweak club and I'm the captain of the Leo club. So of course when you two face off, there's always like, okay, so in France we have this private joke. We talk about fathers. So basically, when you really like a player, he's your father, or if he's the best player of your character, he's your father. And we're always messing around. So for example, like last weekend we didn't do that well at what was the tournament again, Momocon. So
Okay.
basically, I called him on the phone and told you, bro, your father lost. Your father is dead. And whenever you would underperform, he used to do the same as well. He used to call me, for example, when you lost to RM8 at Port Priority 9, if I remember, the Ike player.
Yeah,
When you lost to him, he called me. He was like, "Yo, your father sucks."
bro.
But like,
I'm
it's
sorry, bro. You have to go through
yeah,
so
yeah,
much. I'm
exactly.
sorry,
I've
bro.
had to endure so much. Every time you lost to a Mario player, every time you lost to a Steve player, he was always by my side to be annoying.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I
But
got
it's
you. I
fine.
got you
But I kept the faith until today, and now it's all time. Now it's finally
now.
all
Yes,
time. But yeah, I'll just switch to
yes,
my
that
next
makes it
question.
fun.
I'm sorry, I'm just fanboying at this point.
No worries. It's funny. It's really funny.
uh,
I'm sorry you had to go through that,
No,
though.
it's
I
fine.
promise I
It's
will do
fine.
better.
The Leo Club is still surviving, and we're better than ever. But yeah, my next question was at the beginning of Ultimate, before the COVID and stuff. Why didn't you go more often to Japan? Because back then there was already a lot of good players. There was Zachary, Umeki was already there, Proto Banham was already there, Shuton, T, etc., etc. So there was a lot of good player. There were a lot of good players. Sorry, but well, not even only you, but a lot of NA players didn't really take that into consideration. They didn't really travel a lot to Japan. So do you have a precise reason for that?
Uh, for me, I think it would just be like I don't know. I just didn't have the chance to go. There weren't that many big tournaments. Like before, it was like kind of almost everything in the U.S. or mostly of everything because they still had really big tournaments and like you said, really good players. Like we knew about the Japan scene. Like they've always been really good ever since Smash 4. So it's funny because in Smash 4, I remember going to Japan at least like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So for Ultimate at the beginning, yeah, that's a good question because because I don't really have an explanation. Like I don't have like a personal reason why I didn't go. I think it was just simply because there weren't many chances to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe like yeah, like right now everybody knows about Kagaribi, like like big tournaments. I don't know. I feel like before it was everything in the US, like the biggest tournaments.
Mm.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's the reason why many players just didn't like go at all because I don't know, like probably like at least personally it wasn't necessary
Okay,
like
yeah, yeah.
to travel to Japan.
I mean, yeah, I get you because back then, like even though they Japan had a lot of good players, I would say they were not as popular, and even the tournament series were not as popular as today. Like for example, today everyone and their mother knows about Kagaribi, about Sumabato, about Umebura, etc., etc. Whereas back then, these tournaments were not as popular, and anyway, like every Japanese top player would come to the US. So like you didn't have to go to Japan to play against them. Whereas today there are a lot of good Japanese players that don't really come often abroad. So you have to go. For example, like Might now,
You are.
the
You
DK
are.
player, Yara, the Samus player. They don't really travel too much. So if you
Yeah,
want to face these international talents, you have to go there. So yeah,
yeah,
I can get behind that.
yeah.
Chris, next question, I guess.
Yes, at if I remember, at the beginning of Ultimate, you was living in
South
USA.
California,
So
if I remember correctly.
It was Orlando
Mm-hmm.
actually.
Okay.
okay, so do you get the time to attend maximum tournament regularly? Then, considering you was living in US and the region was very good. I remember you was one who pray your country by saying like people inside in Mexican don't have the chance to travel in USA because of political situation, and
Yeah,
you was the one who say be careful because I know some player in Mexico who can beat any and people like in USA they're very proud. They're like, no, it's not possible. I think it Mexico it's only you. But when Meister come and start to destroy everyone and make grand final or top eight, but every time you like, but I told you guys, and I remember with two Joker was attending a big major and finish at nine Joker the Samus and Nehem and Mem was going good too. So
nice.
there was a very
Yeah, there were a lot of
bunch
good
of players
Mexican
in
players that
Mexico,
couldn't really attend
Mexican player.
US
Yeah.
tournaments back then. But yeah, the first question was, did you manage to attend a lot of Mexican tournaments, considering you lived in the US back then?
Yeah, no, not at the beginning. I wasn't able to go to the Mexican tournaments that often. I was going to the big stuff like Smash Factor, Delfino Massa, but I wouldn't say that I was playing too locally.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't playing in Mexico too much.
Hmm.
But I always thought Mexico was that strong, and until this day, I feel like Mexico could be even the second strongest region in the world.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think we're pretty good right now.
yeah.
Like we got a lot of good
Yeah, they're
players.
very good. Yeah.
Yeah, as Chris said, I feel like the fact that Mexican players have more issues coming to the US than the average makes it really hard for you guys to show that you're really good. For example, you guys have Alandis, which is one of the best Snake players in the
Yeah.
world,
Yeah,
but Alandis cannot really go to the US, if I remember correctly. And
yeah,
like
no,
he's really really good. Like he could be top 50 in the world, but he cannot even
yeah,
show it. Or there are people like Waka too,
Waka,
like
Waka is very
Chag.
good.
He talked about Meme earlier, so like you have a lot of
Manny aussi.
yeah, Manny, the
Manny,
Steve
the
player,
Steve
yeah,
too.
yeah, we know
yeah.
about
Manny
them,
also top
yeah.
hill.
Gil Hugh, indeed, the Kirby player,
Will you?
yeah, yeah. You have a lot of good players who usually do really good when they do manage to attend, tournaments abroad, but they just don't have this possibility. So yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, we would personally, I think, well. I group Mexico with other countries, but I would say Latin America is like the second strongest region currently in
Yeah.
Ultimate.
Yeah, 100%.
Uh,
100%. If
mm-mm-mm.
we had more chances to travel, like you mentioned, Huacal and this, which are like that's the third and fourth best in Mexico.
Yeah.
I like they just don't have a visa, and getting a visa is like really complicated right now.
Mm.
But if one day they get the visa, like I'm expecting at least like them being in one top eight, like at
Mm.
least, bro. And not, like
Mm.
I know they can top eight many majors.
Mm.
Yeah,
Chris, next question.
uh, okay. How much did your rivalry with Twig help you to surpass yourself?
Oh, okay, good question. I think it helped me a lot because ever since the Smash 4, we were kind of like, oh, we both play Cloud, we want to beat each other. Then he started going DK, I started going Bayo, then he went Bayo. I feel like we kind of had a story before Ultimate came out,
Mm.
and I don't know, I feel like we were always really competitive between us, and we got the chance to play quite a lot in friendlies in
Yeah,
Smash 4 because we used to stay at the same house in New Jersey, right? Like at the beginning of Smash 4. And I don't know, like he became a good friend of mine. I consider Tweak a good friend of mine, but I also consider
nice.
him to be the person that like I don't want to lose to. You know, I don't know if it's because of the Cloud beef in the Smash Four. I don't know if it's
Mm.
because of the beginning of Ultimate, but he's been the person that like even right now I consider him to be the player that I played the longest time for
Mm.
until today, you know?
Mm.
Because there's some
Yeah,
other
yeah,
players like Mars, Slide, um, that were also playing Smash 4 back then. But I feel like with Tweak, I known Tweak ever since like the first tournament I went to the US back in the Smash 4.
Mm.
And also he used to play Cloud, so I was
Mm.
always like, yeah, I want to beat this guy. I think it has helped me quite a lot,
Mm.
of course. Just because there was always someone that I always wanted to beat, and ever since like that evil tournament, I feel like he's been getting so much better, right? Because before I used to destroy him all the time. Now it's been a long time since we had a bracket set, but he has beaten me like the last 4 times, the last 5 times, and so I feel like it's a really good rivalry, and it definitely has made me better just seeing him the way he competes. Because I remember the when I wasn't doing too great in Ultimate, he was still doing amazing in Ultimate,
yeah. He
right?
was the second
So
best. He was the second best. Yeah,
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 so I was like, man, like I wanna keep playing good, you know, like I wanna keep practicing, I wanna keep doing good,
Mm.
and I don't know. Until today, I still can't wait for the next time I fight Tweak because I know it's gonna be a good match.
It, I really love your rivalry because I think it's two opposition of style, and one style you like a player with more instinct, and maybe it's because of, and I think Spargo is the same type of player. Maybe is like Mexican or American Latin player are more instant player, and I think Tweet is more like neutral and more in control, more. More like precision, and the two opposite style is very beautiful to watch. This is the more set I love to watch is very two different Smash Bros. Because some people say, this guy is good at Smash, this guy is not good. I think Ultimate is not more about this. It's like we are right now we are very different Smash Bros. I think your Smash Bros is beautiful. Yes, Twig Smash Bros is beautiful. Like Doramigi Smash Bros is beautiful and Aquila Smash Bros is beautiful. But some public they say the most beautiful Smash is Leo. You know, some people are like, I love more Leo because he plays Joker and it's fundamental, he's fungi. But me, I'm not the one who will reject and say this guy don't play Smash. I think Ultimate is like you say, with so much character and so much form of playing Smash and so much form to winning. It's not because someone winning with playing a Smash Bros. We don't like with Luigi, but it doesn't deserve more for someone play like Wolf. And this is very the rivalry. I was very. It was very beautiful to watch because it was like Leo is like you really love be in your head to find Donner with Joker to edge guard. Leo is like a shark. When you fear, he can smell your fear, like the
Yes.
wall you did. And Twitch is more like neutral. He don't like to invent. It
Yeah.
controls the parts of the game. So it's very beautiful to have a reality like this.
I love it. I can't wait for the next set. I do agree on the way you see it. I feel like Mexican players are a bit more explosive than the US players. Like
Yeah.
specifically Tweak being really defensive, right? But
Okay.
now Spargo's carrying the torch. He's really fucking crazy.
Onwards to my next question. So now we're switching to the post-COVID phase, I would say. So basically, after COVID, after this long ass break, the game and the meta have changed a lot. And considering you didn't really play Wi-Fi a lot, or at least not really seriously, I remember you playing, for example, Greninja on stream, etc. Did you expect to see people improving that much online during COVID? Because after when tournaments came back, a lot of good players came up. So did you expect that? Did you expect that much of an improvement in general in the scene after COVID?
I was expecting improvements, but I wasn't expecting like that many improvements,
Mm,
because pretty much all, well, not all the players, but you can name them. Like it's like Spargo,
mm,
it's like
Sonic,
Sonics, and I'm pretty
and
sure I'm forgetting a lot more in the U.S. But I can also say like Akola, Milla, Dormigi, like they all came from like an online format. So just having that in consideration, I'm like, yeah, like it's crazy that online made them get so much better, right?
mm,
Because yeah, it's insane. Like I wasn't expecting it. I'm gonna be real.
mm. I have a little question before I switch. Well, a question from the chat before I switch to Chris. I thought, well, before I let him ask his own question, they're
Mm-hmm.
asking, what do you think of Violet? Because personally, I think
Violet.
this character is trash. I'm going to be so
Yeah.
real with you. I feel
bottom
like
10,
I,
bottom 10, bottom 10.
I don't
Not
know if
bottom
I
10.
wouldn't maybe I
Wait,
wouldn't say
Violet is
bottom
a
10.
better.
Maybe I wouldn't say bottom 10, but I feel like basically it's your fault. Basically,
Yeah.
it's your fault because you gave people so much hope about this character because you basically, like, let's just admit it, you used to be better than almost everyone, so they believed that this character was good. I remember even some people in France, you might know IB, the streamer, the French streamer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he
No.
used to say Byleth is almost top tier, and that's your fault. That's
Yeah,
your
that's my
fault.
fault. That's really my fault. Not gonna lie, before I used to think Violet was like really good. Like really
Mm,
fucking good. Right now I'm like, bro, no, Violet, no.
this character
Like,
is
I don't
trash.
think it's bottom 10. I don't think it's bottom 10 because I still think he has some stuff, but I kind of see him better than mid tier. Like he's like top 60. I don't know. Like he's actually
So
trash.
top to me,
Ah,
top 60 is low tier.
Okay, then he's low tier. Then he's
Let's
fucking
go.
low tier. Then he's fucking
Okay,
low
you
tier.
can clip this guy. Byleth is low tier. He said it.
bro, bro, I was like, bro, after COVID, me and Sirenat we have some people saying with Echo too, guy, Violet is trust Leo is better than everyone. How can you lose against Violet with Fox? How can
Yeah.
you lose against Violet with Fox? What the fuck, man? I was like, bro, guy, are you
Are you
crazy?
looking at the screen?
And
Like,
yeah, I was like, do you fit? And Leo was saying, I think people don't play good, and maybe some against Japanese player, it will not work because I was like, do you think he can beat Zach Ray or winning 2 Kagaribi in a row with Violet in a row? Violet, do you think he can beat Proto with Violet? What the fuck? The guy,
No,
you
that
lose.
matchup Min Violet is like so bad. It's impossible to win.
Hmm.
What?
All right, Chris, on to your next question.
That's funny.
So it's still about post-COVID. So yeah, you can go for it.
What was your mindset going back into the competition? Do you accept to keep the same status, or you review your expectation about yourself? Do you when COVID was finished and the competition beginning again? Do you think you will still be the best, or you was maybe uh, it will take time
Yeah.
to take the crown back?
Mm, well, I was really like, yeah, I think I'm gonna be the best again. Like I was really
Yeah.
sure about it, and I wanted to do it with Violet. And I also was playing Pyra Mithra like at the same time as Violet came out. So I was doing them with those two characters. Then I remember playing Corrin, blah blah blah. But the first time I went to an offline tournament, Tweak beat me. You guys remember?
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Yeah.
got second. I got
Yeah, I
second place
remember.
at
Yeah.
Summit. So I was like, this is gonna be way harder than I thought. Freaking Diddy Kong. It was also really cool because, as for example, Tweak has also changed characters because he used to play Wario,
Mm.
Pokemon Trainer, Wolf, and now he was like focusing on Diddy Kong. So I think it was really cool. But then at Riptide the week after that I ended up winning, I was like, okay, this shit is done. Like I'm the best again.
Mm.
So I don't know. Like it was a combination of okay, yes, I'm gonna be the best. Then oh no, there's I'm not the best. Into okay, I'm the best. In the span of 2 weeks, it was
Mm.
really crazy.
Mm. Okay, so my next question is, how did you live this new generation of characters? Because we remember your tweet after at Double Down after losing to Proto, like you used to hate this kind of characters, the characters that thank you for playing the game. This generation was kind of led by Japan. And like, how did you manage to change your mindset to have a healthier relationship with the game?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. First of all, was understanding that I couldn't do anything about like bringing the past to the present. Like we were in the present, not in the past. I feel like that was hard to understand. Then Min Min, Kazuya, Steve, all those characters that we all hate, that everybody hates a little bit less or a little bit more. But
So this guy
I don't
loves Min
know.
Min. Like, I can
I mean,
enjoy her. Like,
Dora Migi's Min Min is really fucking
okay,
fire. Not
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
lie.
but like
It's fire.
Protoss Min Min is like Protoss Min Min is like, bro. I'm not here to trash talk, but like,
Yeah, yeah, it
yeah,
wasn't Dora Migi's Min
yeah,
Min.
yeah. Let's
Definitely.
just say that.
So I don't know. Like I feel like there was some a year, maybe 1 or 2 years, where I really wasn't like feeling playing Smash because of all this bullshit. Like I remember all the times that I lost to Kazuya, I lost to Steve, I lost to Min Min simply because I didn't know what the fuck was happening, bro.
Mm,
Like it's such a different game from the game I was
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. It's
like
different.
used
Yeah,
to
yeah.
play, because Smash 4, then Ultimate, like I was always like this Fundies player. So seeing someone literally just pressing B and A to win, I was like, what the fuck is this?
mm,
And then when I saw freaking Kazuya like grabbing you and killing you at zero, like bro, what do you mean a character that can literally practice by itself
mm,
beat me and win tournaments?
mm,
Like, and then Steve, I don't know, like all these things went through my mind. I was always complaining about the things,
mm-hmm.
and I came to the part of like, yeah, I'm gonna stop complaining. I'm gonna ask for help. I'm gonna ask, for example, Spargo, Sonic, Shiny Mark to help me with matchups. Shoutouts to them because they actually helped quite a lot. And just talking with them, like, because they are really good against Steve. Shiny Mark is really good against Kazuya, against Min Min. So I was just asking advice to the players I knew that was doing good against these characters. And the more I practiced against these characters, the more I kind of got back to my good form,
Mm,
Because before I was going to a bracket and I was like, bro, I'm playing against a Katsuya, I'm probably gonna lose. Now I'm not gonna lie, if the Katsuya is not like freaking riddles, I'm
mm,
like, oh, this shit is free.
mm.
And even if it's
Yeah, yeah.
riddles, I will
Yeah,
be
you,
like,
you
no,
last time
I will win, right?
you played him at Genesis
Against
and you
Steve
beat
right
him.
now,
Mm,
against
Yes,
Steve is the same. If it's not
even
Aquila,
even against
like
Steve, like if it's not a Cola or like Carmelo,
mm,
I know there's a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
good Steves. Like for example, Manny. I consider Manny to be a really good Steve from Mexico,
mm-hmm.
and
yeah.
he's been getting close to beating me, but he doesn't, and I believe that's a good improvement, right?
Mm,
Because before he would have just beat me because
mm,
I wouldn't know what to do, and now I'm like, yeah, Steve. If it's not a really good Steve, I know it's probably going to be free, because I
mm,
know the matchup.
Okay.
mm,
And
Why
same
Steve?
same with Min Min. Shoutouts to Chak in here
mm,
because Chak started playing Min Min, and all the time we practiced that matchup, Joker
mm.
Min Min. So I think I would say the same. If I see a Min Min that's not Doramigi or Chag, I will say, oh, this shit is free.
Mm,
Like, I just
mm,
know the matchup so
Yeah,
well now.
yeah.
mm. I'm
Okay,
really.
nice.
Attends, avant que tu prennes. En fait, je vais demander un truc. I'm really glad you're saying that because with Chris and on this stream in general, we often say that, no matter the matchup, you have to respect your status. You have to respect your age. Like, not
Yeah,
you specifically, MkLeo, but like any ranked player, you have to respect your status. You have to respect your age. You have to respect your reputation, which means that you cannot, like, how could I put it? Like, you cannot afford to lose to certain characters just because they are these characters,
Yeah,
for the rest of your career. Like for example,
exactly.
like when people say okay, Gluttony is playing against Steve, but it's Steve, so like he cannot win. Bro, Gluttony is supposed to be like a top 30 player in the world. So like I
Of all
can get
time, of
behind
all time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like if we're talking all time, maybe he's even like top 20. But like him losing to Carmelo or to Akola is fine, but like when he's playing against, like, I don't know, a Steve player that isn't even top 50 in the world, like, let's not find excuses. Like, and I'm not even talking about Gluttony like specifically, but I'm talking about everyone because I feel like
Yeah,
nowadays in Ultimate, people love to find excuses to their losses. And sometimes, like, even if
Yeah,
their character is bullshit, bro, you're supposed to be one of the best players in the world.
yeah,
I'm
I
not
agree.
asking you to win consistently -2 matchups, but when the player in front of you is like two, three, 4 tiers below you, you have to put up some work. Like you have to do the least,
Yeah,
if you see what I mean.
and
I
this
agree.
is your job. You
Yeah,
are
this is
paid
your
for
job. You're
this.
paid for it.
They pay for it. They fire you to tournament for this. You are invited in tournament for this. So this is your job. If
Yeah,
it is like, imagine I'm a mechanician, you bring your car, and I say, sorry, Leo, I don't know what to do. You're gonna say, bro, what the fuck? It's your
what
job.
the fuck?
It's your job, bro.
Yeah,
What are you saying? You cannot fix my car? Yes, that's your job.
Hmm.
That's your job, bro. What?
yeah, I agree.
I'm like some people are like they like 15 they like 13 award. If they lose to random, yeah, it's Steve. Bro, that's your job. You pay for it. You are paid for it. This is your job.
Like nobody
Bro,
will ever blame you for nobody will ever blame you for losing to Akola or to Carmelo because like even Steve aside, Akola is just one of the best players in the world.
Yeah,
Like
I
let's
mean
not even
they're
mention
good
Steve.
players.
Like he's just that good at the game. But like come
Yeah,
on, you cannot afford to lose to any random Steve and then complain about the
yeah,
game.
like I
Like
don't know, like the top five is Steve in Mexico. You know, like no, like it has to be a good player for sure. If
mm,
not, that shit will
but
be free. At least for now, I think that shit will be free.
mm,
yeah, but they're good. But after we say this, and you are top 15 in your world, and right now, if the guy is not top 15, you he has to go to loser
Yeah, I
side
should be able to
with
just
all with yeah
like
with
win.
all the respect.
Yeah, I know. And as for now, I think I might even be top 10 with that Kaguribi fourth place. I'm gonna be
fingers
real. I think that
crossed.
fourth place is gonna carry my
Fingers
ass.
crossed.
Yeah. And it's good. And after this is my question, I think this is like a continuation of what you say. You being so far read everyone on the time much better of the rest. It looked like at the beginning it was very hard for you to overcome adversity because I remember a time when you have issue with certain char like Pikachu, like you said, Steve and Kazuya. It making long time for find the answer, but at the same time you are the only player who always find a solution because right now today you are one of the only player who don't have bracket demon. It looks like you can beat everyone. You don't have bracket demon. We cannot tricky you. You know, like Chio do. Okay, I'm gonna put Kazuya and Leo gonna lose, or I'm gonna put Isha, Leo gonna lose because there are always some people we can say I'm put this player, this matchup, and it's auto lose for him. And you right now, how you overcome this adversity?
I think it has to do with a lot of studies. Like I said, I've been
Yeah,
practicing and studying the matchups a lot. Like all these matchups, like even Pikachu, Mario, Sonic, Olimar, the characters that I used to hate. Like I used to hate fighting shoot on. Now I'm like, yeah, like it should be fine. I should win. I feel like it has to do with a lot of studies and a lot with my character lineup. Because right now I'm only using Joker and Pyramithra, but I've been using many characters, right? Like I've used Cloud, I've used Byleth, I use Meta Knight. Like I've been using a lot of characters to learn how to approach all these matchups with my main characters, which are Joker and Aegis. So I feel like that's helped me a lot. Just like practicing the game more, is studying and learning the parts where I was bad at. you know.
Mm,
And I feel like there still might be some people, some characters that might be a little bit harder than others.
mm,
But I feel like I don't have anything or anyone that's like, bro, if I fight this, I'm probably gonna lose. It will be hard, but I don't think it's like an out to lose. And yeah, I think those are the main reasons why I became better at it.
mm. Because
Okay, so you play a lot. Play a lot, a lot, a lot.
Play a lot and my character lineup. I think
mm,
Aegis and Joker have really good lineup.
mm,
I kind of think about a character that I'm like, bro, I fucking hate this. Like, I
and that
think
Yeah,
they
yeah,
that
have a
yeah.
really good lineup.
that marks a great transition to my next question because I wanted to say, even when as soon as she came out, you had a really bad quote unquote opinion about Aegis, at least compared to the rest of the community, because back then people used to say, yeah, Aegis is top three, Aegis is top five, and you always said she was not all that. So considering you used to have such a bad opinion about Aegis, and that's you didn't use her, you didn't pick her in tournaments for a while after like 2022, 2023. What pushed you in 2025 to really pick her up seriously again, considering she really helped you in a lot of matchup you used to struggle with? For example, Shotos, for example, Steve, Mario, etc. Like there are a lot of matchups that you used to struggle with as Joker that you now use Aegis against, and that's are going much better for you today. So what pushed you to for this change, and has your opinion about Aegis in the meta on the tier list changed as well?
Okay, so I always say that Aegis nowadays is pretty bad because I have this propaganda of making Aegis players look better than they actually are. But I do agree that my opinion on Aegis have changed. I think they are better than I used to think, which is actually pretty good because you cannot be good with a character that you consider bad, right?
Mm, mm,
So I always consider Joker even right now to be possibly top 10. Like, bro, it's so broken. But Aegis is kind of like in a weird spot where I don't know. It felt weird for me because dying off stage almost every time became
mm,
something really annoying to deal with at brackets, specifically when the brackets matter.
mm,
But I don't know. I feel like I was seeing the bad parts of the character too much
mm,
rather than the good parts of the
mhm,
character, right?
mhm,
And this is actually going to sound really funny, but the reason why I started seeing Aegis a little bit better was because I was playing Game and Watch for quite a few time.
mm,
I was playing Game and Watch, and you know Game and Watch is like, oh, I'm just gonna spam up B, I'm gonna spam Nair, I'm gonna hit you on 60%. And I was playing Game and Watch, it was really fun, I'm not gonna lie. But then
mm,
I was like, bro, I think Aegis could Loki do the same thing.
mm,
Like I started seeing Aegis as like a Game and Watch archetype.
mm,
Just like
Okay.
I can have perfect neutral, I can have good combos. I become Pyra, people are scared of me. But with Mithra, I was like, bro, if I get better with my conversions, I
mm,
can literally just do what Game and Watch players do.
mm,
Like dodge you on 60%, dodge you on like never let you down,
mm,
dodge you and kill you.
mm,
Of course, there's always this part of like, oh, you get off stage, you might die. But the moment I started seeing the good things about Byron Mithra, I was like, yeah, this character is good. Like, there's no way this character is
mm,
as bad as I used to say.
mm,
It's better.
And
Do you think Aegis is better than Joker?
mm, for now, yes, I think she is better.
mm.
Okay.
Because something Chris always says is that uh basically like Aegis has like her bad sides, but like when you're playing good with Aegis, she feels like the best character in the game. So like
Yeah.
it's always a matter of, can you manage not to lose neutral? But as long as you don't lose neutral, and as long as you can keep them in disadvantage, it feels like she feels like the best character in the game. So
Yes, I
would
agree.
you say you
Yeah,
feel something
yeah,
like that?
yeah. Sirknight, fuck you, Sirknight, fuck you.
Mais moi, je suis d'accord
Because
avec toi.
Sirknight is the done player. Is the done player of Aegis.
I
I
say
have
I say
one
she's barely
question.
top 10, so I don't see where is the downplay. So like she's barely top 10. So like
This guy thinks Fox is top 10. Tell him Fox suck. He thinks
Oh,
Fox is
maybe,
top 10.
allez
So
tiens, allez tiens,
maybe,
allez tiens.
maybe.
maybe. I believe Fox between
Bah,
like 10, 15.
Yeah, it's
bah.
the same. Yeah, yeah, 10 and 15 are the same. But Fox is not better than Aegis.
Oh,
Nah!
think so. I don't
Yeah,
think so.
thank you.
Nah!
Thank you. Yeah,
But
bro.
they're close. They're very close.
Ah! Well, that's what I
Like
told
three
him.
numbers
That's what
down.
I'm. That's what I told him. I'm fine with that answer.
Yeah, three numbers down. Five numbers down, maybe. Nah,
uh,
Aegis is broken as
Yeah,
fuck.
I
It's
agree
just
with
hard to
that.
play.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's broken.
and
It's
I feel like
broken.
Aegis is like much better as a dual main or secondary character. Well, not maybe secondary because I feel like you need to invest a lot of time in her. But like she's much better as a dual main than as a solo main compared to other viable characters. For example, Snake. Because I feel like Aegis is really good, but her consistency is really hard to attain. And in my opinions, that's one of the reasons why like top players that only play Aegis are bound to have bad results sometimes. For example, like Fire, like 2 months ago, he got seconds at a super major, like he beat everyone.
Yeah.
And then his next tournament, he got like I don't know 17th or 25th, and like of course he's like really good, but sometimes like I would say when you don't have a safety belt, it might be hard to put it up with Aegis. For example, like you play both Joker and Aegis, which means like in matchups that you're not comfortable with as Aegis, or in matchups that like you can lose your stocks really early with Aegis, you can just play Joker. But like if you're a solo main, you don't really have the option to do that. So sometimes, even in matchups that are supposed to be good with Aegis, you might lose because you know this game is inconsistent. I'm thinking, for example, about matchups like Bowser. Like Bowser is supposed to be a decent matchup for Aegis, but sometimes you're just going to lose stocks because like it's Bowser. It is what it is. Whereas
Yeah.
if you play Joker, you know, like in your game plan, you're going to be safe. Like you're not going to lose stock. Well, it's Bowser, so you're still going to lose some stocks
Yeah.
weirdly,
Yeah.
but
But
you get the point.
not just like being off stage and oh I
Yeah,
died. No,
exactly,
not like
exactly.
that.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I get it. I completely agree. Completely agree. That's why I say the lineup is really broken
Mm.
because I
Yeah,
feel like they
it is
cover themselves
everything.
up really well, and they play similar to the point that I'm able to keep up the two because they're fast, combo heavy, but also they play different the moment they are in disadvantage, which is the most important.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. So
Vas-y, Chris,
the
vas-y.
next question. Yeah, if it's a good question. How do you feel in 2023 when you losing the first place on the ranking? And for a while, you was teased that Spargo will become the best player in the world, and that's just a matter of time when you two were you like it was like you was very close to him. It was like you was a big brother, like to help him with the mindset. Remember a time at Manchester when you beat him, you was just like to say to him, it's just a matter of time. Your moment will come. You will shine. How you did the transition to him to take like the king of the to become the best player of North American. How you help him?
Mm, I don't know. I feel like the moment he took the spot for number one, I was really happy for him. I love
Okay,
Espargo. I think we're really close. We are close friends. So
okay,
I don't know. I was really happy, of course, ever since he was playing online. I always thought that he could do great things, and I don't know. I don't think I was like mad at all when he got number one, or well,
okay.
when I lost number one. I was focusing on other stuff. So I don't know. It felt really cool to have someone from Mexico, someone
Yeah.
that started so young, someone that's close to me, being that good at the game. You know,
Do you
because
help me? Do you help him in the development of his mentality? Because we know Spargo, he look very shaky sometimes. He does not have the same mindset as you. You look like very
Solids, I would say, compared
mentally
to him.
very strong,
Mm-hmm.
very strong. So do you give him some advice? Talk to him to help.
I have definitely helped him with
Mm.
mentality,
Okay,
and even like
okay,
we exchange stuff. Like for example, with Pyramithra, we kind of like talk about what we can get better at. But yes, I've definitely had conversations with him, improving his mindset, and I'm glad he's been getting a lot better with it.
Mm. Mm. Because
He's growing up as well.
I feel like Spargo is like it's like the number one example of this kind of players whose results like only depends on their current mindset. So like when Spargo feels like it, he's like the best player in the world, and when he doesn't feel like it, when he's not confident, when he's like he doesn't trust his character, because he's also had a few character crises. When he doesn't feel like it, he's much worse. And like he got a few really bad losses this year, and then he comes back to Kagaribi. He beats everyone. He gets top three, like in within the same semester. So like, like, compared to you, at least, he really feels like he depends a lot of on his current mindset. Mm.
I think I agree with that. I'm
Mm.
really glad that he's been getting better at it though.
Mm,
Like
mm, mm,
I think, like you said, if the moment he wins, he's the best player in the world. I think there's a lot of people that could be the best player in the world in a good day, like me, or Migi, Akola, him, even Zamba. I would put in that conversation.
mm. Okay.
Sonics, but yeah, I think he's been doing a lot better, and I'm really happy to see it.
Okay.
He's my boy.
My next question is there was a period in which, according to certain rumors, you were not as motivated by the game and you thought about stopping. So is that true? And if so, what pushed you to come back to the game competitively?
Mm, I don't think I ever considered stopping playing the game. Um, but what got me back into it, I don't know. Was probably just the fact that like I don't know that I don't know what was that made the competition for me to be fun again. But I feel like I was enjoying Smash, but not competing. Does that make
Mm.
sense? And
Mm-hmm.
now I feel like I've been competing a lot more, and I've been enjoying it a lot
Mm.
more. Like I really want to prove that I can still do it
Mm.
and compete. Like travel the world competing. I think I don't know, like I've been enjoying it more. But I think that's because I just want to have better results.
Mm.
Like
Mm.
I just want to be back at the top.
Mm.
Okay, okay. So I have a question about this era. I really want your answer. Do you think this is the hardest era of Smash Bros Ultimate because it was like 2019? It was only one guy who have top one level. It was only you. You was on the chair alone. And since last year, I think they like five players who can be number one on the ranking: Akola, Mia, Duramigi, Spargo, and Earth. And is very strange because right now to be top five in the world, you have to be top one contender, and for being top 10, it look like it's like being top five in 2018 because players are become so good today. It's so hard to be consistent. What do you think about it? Do you think today is more harder, or on 2019 it was harder?
Yeah. I feel like the reason why it's harder right now is because of the amount of players trying to be better, trying to be number one, trying to be top five. But in terms of quality, I would say it was the same as hard, because of course everybody wanted to be the best, right? Like Mars, Tweak, Samsora, like they were all really good players, and there's a reason why they were like the top of that game, right? Like Proto Bankham too. Like Proto Bankham was an insane player. Spark at the beginning. Mm, so I think there's just a lot more people, bro. There's just a lot more people playing the game. I think that's the main difference.
Mm. Okay, hold on. I saw a question in the chat that I found interesting before switching to my own. Someone asked you if you ever thought about playing Cloud against Steve. You know, back when you had a lot of Steve issues, we could see Spargo doing really well against Steve players in general. Like he almost never loses to any Steve. So and we saw you. You had a period with with Cloud as well. So have you ever thought about playing Cloud against Steve, or was Aegis just the only play for you?
I used to think about going Cloud against Steve. I think I've tried it like once or twice, but playing Cloud made me realize that Aegis was just a better option.
Mm,
Like for me, I think one, I'm better as a Pyro Mythra player, and two, I just understand it better with Aegis.
mm,
Right? So I feel like yes, the possibilities were there, but I think the reason why Sparkle does very good against Cloud is because, well, he's really good at the matchup. But I could see Aegis being the same as good in the matchup as Cloud, you know?
Okay.
So I think Aegis is the play.
Okay. I'm sorry because well, personally, I only have like one or two questions left, but like there are a lot of people in the chat like they don't really have many occasions to see you, so everyone is trying to ask their own question. But like, someone asked you, what is the most important aspects of the game to be strong at the game in general, in your opinion?
I think adaptation is the most important
Hmm.
because it can even be a small adaptation, and that will help you throughout the whole set or the
Hmm.
next set. I feel like when people don't know how to like get out of pilot, or like when they struggle to get out of disadvantage, get out of a combo, get out of DI,
Mm-hmm.
like whatever, I think it just comes with adaptation.
Hmm.
Because you can learn a lot of the stuff. You can be good at disadvantage state, you can be good at advantage state, neutral. But if you don't adapt to what is changing throughout the game, throughout the sets, I feel like you will have a lot more trouble
Hmm.
understanding what's really happening.
Hmm.
Like you can be really fucking good, but if your adaptation is slow, I feel like you will start struggling a lot because people will start adapting to even small things,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
That's why I say that like even if it's small, it's important to notice and change the small things
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
is in your game that
Hmm.
is probably not allowing you to advance.
Hmm. Was it my question again? Okay, so yeah, what are your three favorite moments? Your three favorite moments on Ultimate and your three worst defeats.
My three favorite moments, like we mentioned before, Evo and into Super Smash Con. That
Okay,
week was fucking crazy.
okay.
Evo into Super Smash Con. I really liked the Genesis where Gluto got second place.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a fucking good moment, bro. Like I
Mm.
enjoy watching the tournament. I enjoyed the company. I enjoyed playing Gluto, and then mm, I think that will be this last Kagrivi. For
Mm-hmm.
some reason, that
Yeah,
last Kagrivi was just that good, bro. It was just there was a
it was
concert before
special.
top eight. There was so many good players. The production, everybody was so eager to win. Like you could feel it in the venue, bro. Like everybody was there to
Yeah, they
win.
were
It was
cheering
super
for you.
cool.
Like even on stream, we could hear the MkLeo. Everyone was cheering for. Like it was
Thank you so
even
much.
more
Yes.
surprising considering like you're not even from this country. So like for example, let's say we're in France, and a French player is playing I don't know against an American player. So of course everyone is going to cheer for them. But like you're a Mexican player in Japan, and still everyone was cheering for you. We could hear everyone on the stream, and it was so amazing. It was so impressive to see.
Yes, super nice. The Mexican people, bro. Like they're so good at the game. I don't know. And the worst losses for me, I think our mate might be in from
Yeah,
priority might
yeah,
be in the
yeah,
top three. I think those
yeah.
are one of my worst losses. I'm gonna put money in the Smash Factor 11 as one of my worst losses as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and mm, another loss that was pretty bad. Like man, there was one really sad that just happened recently. That was me against Mutes at Genesis. I hate
Yes,
Genesis.
because you were
I don't
doing
know, man.
so good.
I just feel so defeated, bro,
Mm,
because every game was so close. It was
mm,
a 3-0, and if I won, I think my bracket was so good. I had
mm,
Zomba after, which
mm,
I think I would have beaten,
mm,
and then I had Doramigi for top 8. Like that was a good bracket for me, but I ended
mm,
up getting 17.
mm. I'm going
Maybe
to.
against Louis Money as well. That same tournament, that
Yeah,
same
yeah,
tournament.
yeah. Like I was sad because at this tournament, basically, like you beat Riddles, which was like not I wouldn't say a bracket demon, but he used to be someone you kind of struggled with, and like you beat him at the counterpick war because if I remember correctly, game one you picked Joker and he picked no, yeah, game one you picked Joker and he picked Kazuya, and you won. Then he counterpicked Terry. You lost, then you counterpick Aegis, you won, blah blah blah. So you kind of beat him at the counterpick war, and then in losers you 3-0'd Spargo, and like I don't remember if it was 3-0, but you beat him kind of
It was game
convincingly.
five. It was game
Okay,
five.
but like you beat him, and I was like, okay, so this is a really good tournament for him, and then you lost to Louis Money, which you beat quite often. So it
Yeah.
was like, no, bro, this is not the moment to lose to him. Like
Yeah,
you always
bro.
beat him. Why now?
It
but
was
but
so
yeah.
sad. And after that, I had Mia, which I think I would have won too.
Mm,
And then I had Shuton, which
mm,
I've been doing way better against Shuton
mm.
for top 8 as well.
A- And I'm going to tell you a
Um,
secret about that Aram 8 loss at Port Priority. When you lost to him, basically, I'm going to be honest with you. I tried to convince everyone that you lost because you were traveling too much. Because back then, you used to travel a lot. You went to France, you went to Japan several times, you went to Taiwan, if I remember correct. So I was like, bro, he's just tired. Let him be. He's been having a really good season. He has the right to
Give
have.
him a pass.
Yeah, I'm
Give
going
him
to
a
give
pass.
him a
Give him a
pass.
pass.
Give him a pass.
Thank you for
And
the
we give
pass.
you a
it,
pass.
it's
And we,
okay
I
to have one
really
or two
needed
bad
that pass.
losses. He's been doing really good.
yeah, we give him a pass. He top 8 every time. Taiwan in France, in Kagari, make top 8. A very good set against Aquila and Earth. We say, okay, give him a pass for the head.
Yeah. It's
Yes,
fine.
yes,
It's
I
fine.
deserved it, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
you know, it wasn't my fault. It was my body's fault.
Yeah. It's
Wasn't
fine.
playing.
It's fine.
It
I
was my
forgot.
fault.
I forgot about it already. It's fine.
Okay, bet.
Okay. So, well, personally, I don't really. Well, yeah, I have.
Yeah, I have a last question.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you today, right now, do you love Smash Bros Ultimate?
Oh yes, I do love Smash Bros Ultimate. I do.
You're in love?
Yeah, I love and enjoy. I think
Okay.
ever since I
Yeah.
overcame these characters that we talked about, I think I love it. I think I'm like, yeah,
Okay.
I
Okay.
finally understood
Yeah.
what I was doing wrong, and
Mm,
yeah, I only see improvement every day. Like
mm,
I don't feel like I'm stuck with anything. So
mm,
yes,
Be-
I've
I'm
been enjoying compete and I've been enjoying
mm.
Ultimate. So
I'm very very happy you saying this because both of us love Smash Ultimate. I may be one of the top 5 people who love the most Smash Ultimate in the world. I love every character, every gameplay. Expect some people when the time out, but I
Damn it.
very love the game. I love Steve. I love Sonic. I love every shark. I love every top tier. I love looking the competition, and it's very important because sometimes people try to use people like you, top player, to say Smash is bad. Look, he lost to Steve. He lost to this. Smash Bros is bad game. We hate Ultimate, and we're very happy to see people like you, like Light and Twig, said they're still in love of Smash Bros Ultimate. And it's time for my hot take. Please, Leo, take my hands right now. Tell the world, the best character is the game is Sonic. Leo, please take my hand.
Nah.
Leo, please.
Non, les cassons!
You
No!
are bro.
Even if I wanted to say it, nah, bro, that's Steve.
Bro. Okay, Steve is easier, but Sonic.
Igo, t'as ton père, j'ai mon père. T'as ton père, j'ai mon père.
He does not lose, bro. Sonic is so broken, bro.
But Steve is even more broken.
Nah.
Bro.
It's brokener.
I'm going to ask you some like 2 or 3 questions from the chat, and then I'll let you be because it's been more than an hour. I don't want to take much more of your time. So, someone asked if there are some players we should pay more attention to, like some, I don't know, hidden bosses, whether it be in Mexico or in America or in Japan. So, like, wherever you want. I don't mind.
Okay, players to have an eye on. I feel like Danny from United States, the
Yeah, the
Wolf.
wolf
I think
player.
Danny
Yeah,
is gonna
yeah.
be doing. Is
Yeah.
gonna be doing great things. I really like Danny.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the classic Waka and Alan Dis. I think if they had a visa, bro, people will start like having nightmares from those two. Like they're so good.
Yeah. This is
So-
my book, bro. It was a long time. I say Waka and Alandis. I like top 30 player. And
Yes.
when we make a ranking at the beginning of the year, some people was shocked. I was saying in the American Latin top 3 was Spargo, Sonic, Leo, and after I put Alandis, Waka, and people would say, do you think Alandis and Waka are better than Meister and Toon? I say, they are so good, they just don't have opportunity to play.
Yeah,
But Alandis is the best snake in NA, and Luigi is the best, Waka is the best Luigi in NA by far.
Yes, I do agree, bro. I can't wait for the day they actually start traveling. I count them as one though because it's Islanders and Waka, right? It's like Big Boss and me. It's like together. But I say another player that I think will do great things in the future. There's a player in Mexico City in my region. He plays Theory. He's his tag is Racing. He's like 16 years old. He started playing 2 years ago, maybe even less than that, and he already has taken names of Mexican City best like Meister, Big Boss. He has beaten Chag. He hasn't beaten me, by the way, haha. But he has beaten almost every in the city. He's only 16 doing it with Terry. And I think he has so much more to learn and so much more experience to gain that I can see him doing really good. Like, for example, at a Smash Factor, for example, that's like right around the corner. So, yes, I will say that that player is also someone that I will keep my radar on.
Hmm. Okay, I saw another interesting
Okay, wait,
question.
I have a big question, a very important question, because I don't know if you're looking sport or like basket, NBA,
Not
or
really.
football,
Mm-mm.
but because when in sport we say when you born or because of your environment, there are two type of player, and I don't throw name. There are people who born with DNA of winner. Then when it matters most, they will always answer the call. And there are players who are constant manage a situation for losing. Even this is not a fraud to someone, but it's like in blood. You are a winner and a loser. And I don't throw name, but in Ultimate, there are many people that when they are about to win, they never answer the call, and the player like you, Spargo, and Twink, you are always managed to win. How this is possible? Can you explain what you think about it? About a winner blood?
Yeah, I think it has to do with mentality. I think that's the mentality that's behind the game. Like you said,
Yeah,
we answer the call. Like when we're there,
yeah.
like we
You
just
cannot
take
only
advantage of the opportunity. Yes, like
you you
I
cannot
I, I think actually there's another topic, but I do believe that there's many players in the world. I would say Mexico a little bit more because I'm able to see it like locally, like I'm able to see these players. But I see it a lot that the only thing that's holding people out is their mentality, like being the
yeah, yeah.
mentality of like, oh, I'm gonna fight against this person, I'm probably gonna lose. Like I'm pretty sure that when someone is having, for example, there's a top 50 player against a top 10 player, top 5 player, and this 50 player is about to win. It's like 2-0, almost to win third game, like so close. Then you start thinking, am I really about to beat Laura Migi, for example? Am I really about to beat this player that's supposed to be way better than me? And I feel like once you think that, it's done. Like when you're playing, as said, that's so important. In a moment that you know that you have to answer the call to win, that you have to literally just do it, bro. If you
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
how am I supposed to do this? Am I really going to do it? You might be able to think it because yes, we're human beings. We question ourselves, but you only thinking for like 5 seconds maximum. You cannot think in more than that because if not, you're gonna lose. You're gonna get reverse 3-0. And every single game is gonna be worse of like, bro, I had a game three. Bro, if I didn't lose game three, this game four wouldn't be that bad. My god, it's already game five. What am I going to do? I feel like thinking all of that while you're playing a set is really important. Like I said, you can think about it, but think about it like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. After that, be back in the game. You're in the game, try to win, win.
Hmm.
Don't question yourself. Like
Hmm.
Don't be
don't
afraid. Don't
yeah,
be
don't be
afraid.
afraid. Don't
Don't be
fake it,
afraid.
you know?
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
you're here
Yeah.
because you wanted to win.
Hmm.
You're here because of course you wanted to experience this. So don't be that kind of guy at the end of the line, you know?
Hmm.
Like you're literally right next to the line. Just cross it. Don't doubt it. Don't fake it. Don't be afraid.
And,
Hmm.
and, and yeah, it's strange because even when you have a period when you have a down, you always manage every year to win a major. And
Mm.
there's some
Yeah, you
players,
always bounce
even
back.
when they're at the top, they're on the top, they can be top 10 in the world, but the top 10 without winning like a night year. They cannot close the deal. It's like very it's strange. It like in their blood because me once it's something I'm very shocked by Akola is constant to win. He will always manage to win. Even he start to falling, even some people try to come behind him, he will always find an answer for winning. When he beat Spargo at Kagarebi, I was like, bro, no way. How he can
No way.
yeah, I was no way because Spargo is even when it was at the peak, he can only lose to one guy. It was Spargo, and 2 days Spargo is at his peak. He beat Dora Migi, and you manage to beat him with Steve, who no one did it in like 5 years, and you beat the second best player against Steve, Dora Migi. You reverse 3-0 him. Oh, what is the mentality of this is very the mentality of a champion. I think
Mm.
I think you cannot earn it if you born with it, but you cannot learn it. I think it's inside of you, and it's like some player who is different maybe of the when you live about your culture about outside. You manage of time to sell Mexican player. I remember a time you was like your first tournament. If you can't win, you cannot go back to your house. This is a different
Yeah.
mentality. It's like it's do or die. It's like you. I need to win now. You like you depressed. I need more than you this win. So I cannot lose.
Exactly. Well. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of think about any aspects of the game specifically, but I think
I'm not immunity.
a lot of people still don't use a lot the you know that
Oh,
when you grab someone at the same time, you just like reset neutral. Like when you trade the grabs, I realized that against Kazuya, I have a Kazuya in my city. I've been playing him a lot, and when he does the Gates of Hell, I don't even know how it's called. Like when he does the super drive, like the command thing that kills you super early, you know that's a grab, right? If you trade it with a grab, it stops. I did not know that, and I think that's huge. I think a lot of more people should be able or should put in practice avoiding grabs by just grabbing, because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm gonna spot dodge, I'm gonna keep shooting, I'm gonna jump. Maybe they sometimes even get grabbed. There's so many good grabs in the game. Like for example, Steve grab will just grab you from above, and I feel like of course it's a really hard reaction, but even against the Steve you could use it. Like you're in dead frames, he's gonna go for a grab, his grab is kind of slow, you just press grab and it trades instead of shielding,
Mm.
and the neutral is resetted. I think that has a little bit more usage than what people are doing right now, because sometimes it works, sometimes it's the fastest option, just like press the grab button and you'll be safe.
Okay. Well, all right. Thank you for your time. I have no more questions. There's someone in the chat. Do what you will with that. There is someone in the chat who asked you if you can say shout outs to Raven, the young Turkish warrior, because he's a Joker player and he's a fan of yours. If you want to, you can say it. I won't force you to.
I don't remember the whole
Okay.
sentence,
Shout
but shout
outs
outs to
to
Raven,
Raven, the young Turkish warrior.
the young Turkish warrior. Okay.
last hot
Shout outs to
last
Raven,
hot
bro. Shout outs to
last
Turkey.
last hot take. Last hot take. Me, I think Roy is very bad because he do very very bad in the meta, and I think ISIS is better than Roy. Do you think I'm crazy?
I don't think you're crazy, because ISIS is
Oh,
absolutely really stupid. I
Mm-hmm.
think if if ISIS became better and not relying only on their bullshit, I think Isis will be a lot better. I think Isis is a good character.
Hmm.
I mean, I think he's a high end top tier.
Hidden top tier. I might see it. I'm not entirely sure about it right now, but I might see it. Not gonna lie.
And what you think about Mewtwo? Do you think Mewtwo is trash, or they just no player playing Mewtwo?
Mewtwo, I don't think is trash, but he's definitely not top tier. He's not better than a lot of top tiers, but he's not trash. I think he can win a lot of good matchups.
Hmm.
And Roy is trash right now.
He's going to list
No,
all
Roy is
the
not
characters.
Roy is not trash, but I don't think it's one of the best.
Hmm.
Simply as that. Like top 25, top 30.
Everyone is asking about your hot takes, but I think we're just going to leave you here because otherwise it will never end. We have literally like 90 characters on the roster. Like we cannot ask you
one
for.
hot take per character.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But I play Shulk, so if you want to give your opinion about Shulk, then it's fine. But after that, we'll just let you go.
Okay, I think Shulk is fake top tier. I think Shulk is too hard to play and sometimes too unnecessarily hard to play for the things he does. Like I don't like a lot of people say, "Oh, Shulk is like the super secret best character in the game." There's just no way.
He's
Like,
bad.
there's no way.
He's
I
bad.
wouldn't say he's bad. Like I think he's a good character, but like, bro, you need to do too. Like he's not like a super top tier or anything. Like to
Why
me,
play
like
Shulk
he
when
doesn't
you can
have
play Hero?
like the
Exactly.
like the whole potential mess. I think like it doesn't exist. Like I don't think this character has
No.
that much potential. I think he's good,
No.
but like people expect him to be super good, and he's not. Like he's a decent a high tier, I think, and that's it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can see it.
Mm.
But a lot of people used to think he was like a hidden best guy.
Yeah. I disagree
There's
with
no
that.
way.
Anyway, I'm going to leave you here, so I will not accept any more questions from the chat because this guy needs to have his afternoon as well. So thank you so much, MkLeo, for taking your time to answer our invitation. Thank you, Ada, for making this possible. And like, I hope you will be able to come back to France quite soon because everyone loves you here. We love your energy, we love your play style.
Bro.
And
Hopefully.
and you're the hypest player in the world. Like, don't listen to Chris because he thinks it's Doramigi. Fuck him. Like Doramigi is cool, but he's nuts. He's not that cool. He's not that cool. Anyway, yeah. Thank you again. I'm going to read another channel because this is the end of the stream. And yeah, I hope you'll be able to come back to France quite soon. And I don't know if you have a project to like in terms of tournaments you would like to attend in France, but